Hey y'all, it's been a while. I'm back, and today I'm going to do a different type of video. Today I'm on Twitter, scrolling Twitter, like all sane person do, and I'm going to be looking at some hot takes on Chainsaw Man. You know, shout out to Daily Chainsaw Man. Let's see what the hot takes of general public is. Okay, so first, we have the larger community isn't interested in the story being told and generally never was. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The larger community really wasn't. Like, part one, I don't think people were really interested in what part one was trying to tell as a story. I think people were just there for the shock value and the crazy fighting. That's it. I think that's what people were more interested in rather than what the story was trying to tell us. Then we have part two is really good. I just need to see its conclusion to see if I like it as much as part two. Valid, very valid, because part one's ending was phenomenal, right? It was. The ending made the part. The ending basically solidified the entire arc. The last three volumes, yeah, 7, 8, 9, those were the three that made part one great. And I see that. The art style change doesn't actually matter that much, isn't that bad. I also agree with that. The problem isn't the art style change. The main problem is Fujimoto, for some reason, he just keeps using like thick strokes.
What did he say?
uh, Pause, but the brush, thick brush. He doesn't, for some reason, he doesn't like just make the brush a little smaller, bro, and then it look 100 times better, literally. But he doesn't. But again, it doesn't really bother me that much. Denji is the most unique shonen protagonist. I agree. Yeah, Denji is the most unique shonen protagonist. I do agree with that. But I haven't seen all of shonen. I can't really say this. There are some shonen protagonists that are very unique, right? But yeah, Denji's up there. Denji's definitely up there of being the most unique ones. Fumiko is one of the best part 2 characters, and I will. There we go. There we go. This is true. Fumiko is one of the best part 2 characters, and I also like her very much. I enjoy her character. I think the problem with part 1 enjoyers are most of the side character weren't as, I guess, asshole-ish towards Denji, because Denji was in public safety, so most of the side characters who were also part of public safety didn't really treat Denji badly. But now that he isn't part of public safety, that's why most of, now that he doesn't have any place, he's just alone. That's why most of the side characters treat him like garbage. I think that's what it is. But I like this. I like that these new side characters are very different from part 1 side characters. Because honestly, most of the side characters in part 2 are either out for Denji or don't care about Denji. It's like, yeah, most of them are that. Okay, let's see this. Part 2, after the church arc has been made.
You what?
Part 2 is not better than part 1. Asa is the main character right now, and the plot is nothing.
Boy, ain't no fucking way,
Yoru
boy.
is not good as Makima. Barum is 10 times better than Yoru. Oh, brother. See, I can't handle these fucking. I can't. Ooh. Ah, yeah. Every goddamn arc, every goddamn time. Oh my god, I changed every goddamn arc. I've been seeing this since the start of part 2. every arc starts, they keep complaining about it. Why isn't Denji here? Who is this new main character? We don't care about her. We want more action. What is this rom-com BS? The Chainsaw Man church arc is too long, too slow, and now Chainsaw Man Part 2 has been made after church arc. Even though everyone during the church arc was complaining. I literally promise you, each arc ends and then they say that arc was good. But whenever a new arc starts, it's trash. Asa as a main character right now in the plot is nothing. I will say Asa has not been getting much attention. The story has been very much focused on Denji. But here's my question. Where was all this complaining when Denji didn't get any sort of character, any sort of attention to himself for majority of part 1 in volume 1? His character got some attention in volume 1. Then what else? What then he was just meeting new characters, getting messed up. What character did he have after volume 1? He was just getting manipulated and this and that. His character writing was shown in all the way volume 7. That's where his character started to show itself more. So where's that complaint? Why is Denji better in part 1 then? For the majority of part 1, Denji didn't get any attention. And Asa had way more attention at the start of part 2, like till the Falling Devil arc. That is much more than what Denji had at the start of his part. Much more. So is Denji a bad main character in part 1? Yoru is not as good as Makima. Yoru was not supposed to be as good as Makima, okay? Yoru was never meant to be Makima, okay? I don't think you know this, but Yoru is not the final villain of part 2, okay? I'm pretty sure she isn't the main villain of part 2, okay? I'm pretty sure there are other good candidates for a final boss. Okay, Yoru isn't the final villain of part 2. I'm sorry if you think she is. She's not. Okay, she's not going down that route. I'm sorry to break your whatever opinion you have on Yoru, but she is not the final. She's not. She's not supposed to be Makima. Makima is cunning, smart, everything. Yoru is just a mess who can't even portray her own emotions properly. What are you talking about? She's not good as Makima. They're literally complete opposite characters. Just because they have 2 or 3 lines that are similar to each other, they're not similar. Yoru is stupid. Barum is 10 times better than Yoru. Now that is an opinion I can respect. Not enough people see Asa as a main character. I agree. There should be think pieces on her, like there used to be for Angel and Aki. Okay. Also, Yoru and Makima are not all attracted to Denji, but it doesn't matter because woman does not require sexual desires. Yes, Makima isn't, obviously, because Makima isn't attracted to Denji. Yes, Yoru is attracted to Denji, but Denji is 18 now. He was 17 at the end of part 1. It's been a year. So he is now 18. At the end of 1997, he was 18. Now it's the start of 1999. He is 18. But again, yes, there is grooming. There is some sort of grooming there. But let me not even get into that too much. I'm willing to wait 1 month for each chapter if Fujimoto can breathe. Good. The way the story treated Nayuta sucks. I wouldn't say it sucks. I did want more out of a character. I do hope that this isn't the end of Nayuta's whole character. But if it is, I don't really mind it. I just wish there was I don't care about Kishibe. I won't give you too much anything for that. So far, part 1 has given us the most iconic visuals, but part 2 has given us the best character Asa. Yes, part 1 has a lot of iconic visuals, but part 2 also has a lot of iconic visuals. I don't know, what are you on about? Literally, the aging double arc is full of them. So, yeah, I don't know what he's on about. A lot of fans, especially male ones, romanticize SA and seem to genuinely think that a perfect woman should save them and fix their problems when that is literally the problem to overcome in the plot. Yes, this is true. This is true. A lot of fans, yeah, this is true. A lot of male fans do that. And here's the thing, right? This is a big problem I have with the fix their problem part. Denji has fixed his part of his problems. Part of his main problems in part 2 was being obsessed of becoming Chainsaw Man. You know, becoming something that he isn't. He isn't Chainsaw Man. He isn't Pochita. He isn't the superhero that helps people, that is popular among the girls. He's not. He's just a regular kid, right? He's just a regular kid. He's not no superhero, but he became obsessed with becoming Chainsaw Man. That image that Makima had of Chainsaw Man, right? That image that the public had of Chainsaw Man. He's not the guy who's, justice incarnate, superhero, helps everyone in need. He's not that, right? He's not, but he became obsessed with that after, Makima made Denji feel like he was worthless. He is nothing in this life. Like Denji, no one loves Denji. Basically, no one loves Denji. So he became obsessed with becoming Chainsaw Man and getting love from everyone, from the public, as Chainsaw Man, popularity, whatever. And now, I think Denji has come over that, because he doesn't call himself Chainsaw Man anymore. He's calling Pochita Chainsaw Man. If you've read the recent chapters, you will see he calls Pochita Chainsaw Man right now. He doesn't call himself Chainsaw Man anymore. And his dream, when Pochita asked him, "What is your next dream?" back then he said it was becoming Chainsaw Man. But now, at the end of the aging world, he says his reason to live is girls and food. So yes, one of his problems, becoming obsessed with something that he isn't, which was the main reason he even, put Nayuta in danger, the reason he lost Nayuta, as he said that you don't care about your family. You chose Chainsaw Man over your family because he didn't love himself, so he couldn't feel the love that Nayuta was giving him, or the dogs, or anything, his normal life. The enjoyment of normal life, he couldn't enjoy it because he was obsessed with being Chainsaw Man, right? Because he didn't care about himself. That's because in part 1 he did enjoy normal life. He enjoyed his normal life with Power and Aki and just simple dates with Makima and whatever. He enjoyed that life. But in part 2 he couldn't anymore because by the end of part 1 he became sure that no one in the world loves him. Everyone loves Chainsaw Man. This fandom and manga is not built for the weekly format. Very true. Very true. This is the best. This isn't even a hot take. This is the coldest take ever, because this is truth. This fandom is not built for a weekly manga. Not at all. Because literally, part 1 has the same amount of pages as part 2. Okay? Part 1 chapters are literally the same amount of pages. You fuckers just can't wait. You guys have a problem. So yeah, I for everyone, like, if you don't like part 2 currently, I say wait, right? Like, go read other mangas. A lot of mangas out there currently, a lot of good mangas. Read them, then wait for part 2 to end, right? And then read the entirety of part 2 at once. I think that's good. War and control devils are the best representation of how a devil should act, and that's why people know. I will tell you why people don't like them. People love control devil, okay? People love makima. Okay, let's get that over with. Like, it's literally because we have to wait, right? We have to wait to see what Yoru's full character is, and people can't wait that, and thus they are angry. That's literally it. We got all of makima at once. We were pissed off at her for a while, and now literally no one hates makima. Okay, not a single fan hates makima. Okay, everyone loves her character. And yeah, the main problem is that literally everyone read part one in one go. That's the problem. Okay, now this is gonna be the final one, right? This is gonna be the final thing that I read because I'm getting mentally tired. I'm mentally exhausted. And yeah, this is gonna be this is the original tweet that even made me consider making this video because I hated this. I hate this. Mike, I love you, Mike, but god damn, these are the worst opinions I've seen in a while, bro. Like, sorry, no hate to you, but goddamn. Part 2 has gotten worse since Chainsaw Man Church Arc. I've already told y'all how I feel about this. Since I've been here, I've been in the Chainsaw Man community since the start of part 2. Okay, I've been in here. And I'm telling you, they read it again, they reread the arc, and then it's good. Okay? And while the arc is being made, it is trash, it is garbage, it's not as good as the previous arc. I've been seeing this since the start of this manga. I promise you. The aging arc is completely superfluous to the plot. The story is in Korean mess from the end of... what? The aging arc is completely superfluous to the plot. The story is an incoherent mess. I can't read. The story is an incoherent mess from the end of the previous arc. Okay. Previous arc was Denji being confined, right? So he gets freed. He starts looking for Naruto. Which, yeah, that's what he should do. Barum comes in, tells him that Naruto's dead, shows him the head, and then he crashes out. And now that and then Pochita comes up, right? So I don't see how that isn't connecting, right? Like, how is that not connected to the previous arc? Then what? Then everyone tries to come at Pochita, which causes the aging devil as well. As a primal fear, as we've seen with the darkness devil, they want Chainsaw Man's power for any reason, whatever reason. They want Chainsaw Man for some reason, for their own selfish reasons. They want Chainsaw Man. So how is this an incoherent mess? Yoru and Pochita's fight, literally being built up since the start of part 2. Aging devil. Primal devils want Chainsaw Man. All devils want Chainsaw Man. And now that he's out, one of the primal devils are here to get him. Okay, what else? Public safety. Trying to control Pochita. What is incoherent here? What part of the plot is incoherent here? Fujimoto doesn't develop Asa as a character after the following of card. Asa exists, she has a purpose, but she has no serious development other than reminding herself that Ru is a devil. Wait, right? Just wait, okay? Denji didn't have no characterization for freaking, like, what? For 4 goddamn volumes. For 4 entire volumes, Denji literally was just fighting guts and blood, and that's it. He had no character moment, okay? The first romance thing is crap. The relationship between Himeno and Aki was more realistic, even though it was only in a few chapters, and they were buddies. So in my opinion, The relationship between Asa and Denji is quite unrealistic.
Guys! Guys! Why is it Wesley with Denji, guys? Guys! I want my Wesley X Denji ship to be canon, guys! I don't want this new ship, guys. I don't like it. I want my crush to literally fuck me up. And then I say, baby, I still love you. And then my crush says, oh, wow, he still loves me. That's the kind of relationship I want, guys. So much better, guys.
I can't. So Asa and Denji's relationship is unrealistic. That's what you're telling me. Okay, okay. Let's talk about unrealism. Okay, what type of guy then is Denji? He will literally date anyone, any girl that shows even a little bit of interest in him. Okay, he will literally date anyone that shows any sort of affection towards him. Right? He will literally want to date them. What type of girl is Asa? Someone who wants companionship, some sort of companionship in life, right? What was Asa's last wish before she was almost about to be killed by Falling Devil? I wish I could care about someone with all my heart. That is called loving someone. And Denji wants to be loved by someone. Like, oh my god, I can't, like,
Wesley! Wesley! I want Wesley. I want Denji and Wesley. I like Wesley and Denji. I like it.
fuck this. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Get the fuck